What up? What up? What up? Hey, how's everybody doing out there? This is your boy C Real. I'll be your host on this flight. So sit back, strap on your seatbelt, and enjoy the ride. Yeah, boy. Let's get it cracking. Let's jump right into it. All right. This is going to be a short show just because this is what I talk about, and then I keep on moving from there. You're welcome to leave likes, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that thumbs up button for your boy. All right, now let's jump right into it. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is race. Because let's face it, race is a factor in our society, whether we like to admit it or not. And as people of color, we feel it affects more than any other race on this planet. We face it because we are the most disrespected race, period. We are also the most copied race. We influence every facet and everyday culture of America. It seems like everyone wants to be black until it's time to be black. Then don't nobody want to be black then, right? You know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, you know, as Americans, especially as blacks, we contribute the most to America's gross domestic dollar. That's a fact. Speaking of what I'm saying is we put ourselves into debt and try to impress others. Most of us will spend money that we don't have on things that we don't need just to try to impress everybody else. Can I get a yeah? You know what I'm talking about. The old folks used to call it keeping up with the Joneses. But, you know, you call it whatever you want to call it. I call it being bougie. And I ain't bougie. But I know some bougie people. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. If we didn't, if we didn't contribute to America's economy, you know that America will collapse. Because who would buy all the Mercedes Benzes if there were no black people? When they keep telling us to go back to Africa, if we actually left America, America will fold because there will be nobody spending money. We spend the most on the most frivolous things out of any other race. And that's a problem, my people. I mean, I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know if it can be fixed. But that is a fact. So, like I said, who would buy all those Mercedes Benzes? Because last year, blacks spent more on Mercedes Benzes than any other race. And man, that's a lot of Mercedes. Tell it. Okay. So another question is who would buy all those Cadillacs? Cause you know black folks love their Cadillacs. Yeah, we know that. We know that. So who's gonna buy all those Air Jordans? We know black people love their Air Jordans. Even though, you know, there's a lot of white people starting to get into the Air Jordan thing now too. But we know we were the originals. Were originators of that. We created the whole Jordan swag thing, man. Like I said, we had the most copied race on the planet. We influence everything that they do. Hollywood, white guys, it don't matter. Now all the white guys want to buy all the Jordans. You know, that's why Jordans is like $200-300 because All the athletes buying them. They buying all these exclusives. Now you pay thousands of dollars for a pair of Air Jordan. I remember when Michael Jordan was playing, they weren't that much. You can get a pair of Jordans for $100. Now, shoot, you can get an old beat up pair for $100. I mean, that's about the best you gonna do, and that is crazy, right? So we gonna keep on getting on down. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Matter of fact, they talk about sending us back to Africa. If it wasn't for us, there would be no America. Because we know that America was built on free labor from the slave trade that existed at the time. But they consider us dumb and lazy ever since we stopped working for free. Those gunshots, shots are fired, y'all. Shots are fired. Ever since we stopped working for free, like I said, they considered us lazy. And that's a shame. And you just don't know how many jobs I've been to, and they want you to work twice, 3 times as hard as the white guy beside and that really don't. I don't understand that. I really don't. Hey, y'all gotta give me a minute. My equipment is over Fritz right here. Try to get this situation. We back. We back. So that being said, hey, I would like you to give me some feedback. You know, this is the Q&A. Uh, just leave some comments in the section right there. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely get back to you. I get back to you. So keep on moving. My next topic I want to talk about is all the people out there. This goes out for all you Trump supporters. Yeah, this goes out to the Trump supporters. So let's get the vote out there, y'all, because this election cycle is really important to us because it might be your last election cycle, especially if it's left up to number 45. Well, he want to be 47. And speaking of 47, that brings me to this. We need to look out for Proposition 2025 and Agenda 47, which is named after 45 because he will be considered 47 if he get elected again. That's why it's called Agenda 47. So I've looked into this, and basically what this will do, this will take away all of your civil rights. It will take away anything that has to do with race. They saying it's a good thing, but it's not because they still going to classify you by race. They're going to take anyone out who does not agree with Donald Trump, and they are going to put in Trump loyalists. So that means he will run every part of the government. No one will be able to stop him. No one will be able to tell him no. And for all y'all out there, especially you blacks for Trump, think about this. Y'all going by the pandemic the pandemic era way of life when, everybody was getting a little bit extra. But that was only because of the pandemic. And the sad part about that is people would die, but nobody's talking about that. Everybody just remember when they were getting more food stamps and they were getting more on their unemployment checks. And that's all fine and dandy. But this time it's not going to be like that. If he get elected again, there are no pandemic era giveaways. There are no extra food stamps. You used to see people going through the grocery store smiling. They got 2 and 3 baskets of food. You know what I'm saying? 2 and 3 carts. And, that's what they think that it's going to go back to because it's mostly the uneducated uh, people who don't understand politics and what's going on who are really wanting Trump to come back. Like, oh, we were eating when Donald Trump was in office. Were you eating or were you stealing the money? Because most of y'all was stealing the money. And that's why a lot of them went to jail. So, you know what I'm saying? We really, really got to get that straight. Because it definitely ain't going to be like that. Not this time. Okay. So, since this is like my first show, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I'm still learning the ins and the outs. Still working on my production. But, I had to drop through and bless you with a little bit of something because everybody got tired of the shorts and the trailers. But I had to get up enough views so I could go live and do live streams. And now I got my weight up and now I'm here to stay. All thanks to Yahshua. Thank you, Yahshua, for everything you've done for me. You and Yahweh. So, with that being said, I got one more thing to say, and then I'm going to be up out. All right. The show is going to be about what I just did now. It's going to be more about Black culture, current events, everyday topics. Once in a while, I might have a guest host. Looking forward to that. There's going to be big things coming along down the pipeline. So just bear with me. Stick with me. And I promise to give you the real. They don't call me C real for nothing. That being said, peace, love, and be blessed. May Yahshua bless you. Amen. We out.